Okay, good morning, teacher. We are the group and we're going to talk about the cognitive development theory by Jean Piaget applied to the education. We're going to see all the cognitive process and all the phases that he really developed, all the knowledge that he collected through the years. So this way we can understand what is the better way in which we can learn and we can teach to the kids and the other people because in really it is useful and we're going to see the better way in what we can learn. So let's go.
All right. The theory of cognitive development of the Swiss psychologist Jean Piaget explains how children build a mental model of the world. Piaget disagreed with the idea that intelligence was a fixed trait, and he viewed cognitive development as a process that occurs due to the biological maturation and interaction with environments. He also was the first psychologist to conduct a systematic study of cognitive development, and he showed that children conceive of the world surprisingly differently compared to adults.
The most important idea of this theory allows us to recognize the process of how infants develop their cognitive learning abilities. All can help us to the environment because they have pets like a cat or a dog. Also, most students living a farm, they have cows, pigs, etc. That the environment could help us to teach the material for that.
Okay, as we can see here, we have the most usefulness of this theory for teaching English. So let's start. For example, all these stages will help us, the teachers, to explain with the best way to the children, to the kids. For example, in the sensorial motor, the children will develop the knowledge, their knowledge with their environment according to their environment. For example, if the topic is about sounds animals, their environment is always changing. So they are going to create into their minds sounds and certainly. For example, in the second stage of cognitive development is the pre-operational. To teach English to the children, these are going to helps us to understand and explain. For example, if the topic is about verb to be or is about pronouns or something like this. For example, the children are going to start to development their knowledge, the pre-knowledge that they know. For example, in the concrete operations is the third stage for the children, is where the children are going to development their knowledge based according with the knowledge given for the teachers. For example, if we gave the knowledge before, and here is where the children are going to apply the knowledge given. In the four stages is we have formal operations to explain English. For example, if we're going to explain verbs or present perfect or present continuous or past simple, the children in this stage are going to create into their minds logical knowledge, logical thinking to understand better the class. Is where we have to create entertaining activities for them and to keep them active, always active. For example, games, plays, videos, or entertaining material. We have to use the best material and methodology.
Okay, we are going to apply this theory with the following exercise. After having explained in the class, the children will already have a knowledge of what we are going to see. For example, then they begin to combine their knowledge with what they are saying. This allows their own skills to exist for their learning. For example, here is the animal sounds, is the sensorial process. Okay, in the mental operation stage, we can use our knowledge to be able to group and build similarities and difference of objects. Okay, this example is the formal operations, is the ability to think about matters that the individual has knowledge, and this can draw conclusions from this talk. Okay, it's all. Thank you for your attention.